What a morning, everybody. Hello to all the Revolution golfers watching as well. Good old-fashioned compare here. We're looking at the TaylorMade M3 driver and comparing it up against a Callaway Epic. Obviously we can do Rogue and we'll do that maybe in the future, but Epic is still a club that people can buy, might want to buy, and it's very relevant. Let's get out on the course and show you what they do in this real environment. So here is the TaylorMade M4 and there's the Callaway Epic. So it's a very narrow drive, you've got trees on the right which you lose it, gorse up there on the left. So when I'm hitting this shot, I'm literally just trying to prod it down into the middle of the fairway because you could lose your ball either side, and it's only 100 yards in with the next. The Callaway's done a little better on that. They felt similar flight. If anything, the TaylorMade on that one just faded a little bit more. I didn't feel like I really did that. We'll test more. So if we talk tech, you've got jailbreak on Epic, so the two bars joining top to the bottom, firming up the face in those two places, connecting top to the bottom, trying to keep the ball speeds across that face as even as possible. Carbon composite head, geo something like it's a triaxle. I'll put it down here. Basically, the sashi is made from carbon and titanium, trying to keep it as light as possible so they can save weight and put it in the places they need it to be. The Epic also has the sliding weight at the back, so you can move it into draw settings, fade settings, keep it in neutral, which is where I play it. Big talking point TaylorMade is the twist face technology, so they're turning, twisting, playing with roll and bulge, adding more roll and bulge up into the high toe, so starting the ball more right, a little bit higher. They counteract for balls overturning left and falling out the air, and down in the heel it's bent more to the left as a right-handed golfer. Down to the ground starts it lower for the ball spinning up in the air, because you get more spin from that place, or that strike point on the face, and it's also starting the ball left inferior, so it cuts back more to the target rather than cutting away. We'll talk about twist face as we go on. Also, what you get in the TaylorMade, you get carbon top, titanium face. You also get the Hammerhead slot on the bottom, which kind of has some similarities to the Epic. It's strengthening in two places, so it becomes almost three slots on the bottom, which are bigger. It's all very technical talk. How much difference it actually shows when we're out on the course, well, you're going to see today, and it's very hard to measure, which is why it's always best you go and test as well. So TaylorMade just up here on the left, Callaway a bit more pin high. Again, not much in it once I've played my second shots. I hit it. Tap in par for Callaway, tap in par for TaylorMade. So when it comes to the tech, I think you need to be careful. Obviously it's very much there to push the envelope tiny amounts, and I think lots of people use sometimes the tech ideas to justify their purchase. Oh, it's got this, so it'll be better than mine. Where really even the manufacturers want you to go and test, they want you to go and like the look and the feel and the sound of it. I mean, if we look at the look of both of these two drivers, M3 is stunning, silverish dashes on the top, black carbon that shows up, black face, does look striking and good. I'm not sure about this little bump here, I'm not sure if it's aerodynamicness, which everyone seems to be doing. Aerodynamicness, that is a word. Where when you come to the Callaway, it looks a little bit smaller in its footprint. I would argue it's a fraction deeper, which is why, so they're both 460. You've got much more classic looks in the all black of the Callaway. Again, I like the look of both. I mean, I gamed this Epic. I do like the simplicity, cleanness of its looks, but again, that's my opinions coming through. You need to put your own opinions on it as well. If we look at the weights, I mean, I'm keeping it very much in the middle of M3, and I'm very much in the middle of the Great Big Bertha Epic, just slightly forward of M3. When I test these on launch monitors, I do find the spin jumps around a little bit with M3. I don't get the most consistent readings where things like Epic, and to be honest with you, nearly every other driver, it's a very consistent model with its spin. But I'll do more testing with M3. M3 definitely looks bigger down by the ball, which might give that kind of feeling of confidence. 2 pars on the last, not much in it. Hit that okay, nothing special. It'll be interesting to see how far down that is or not. Let's see if I can get a better flight, more desirable flight with M3. Hit that pretty nice, not much in those two, just a little higher M3, which I do find I get a bit with this club. So up there is the TaylorMade M3. Now this is what surprises me. We come back, here is my Epic. So the Epic went out a little bit lower, it probably got a little bit of get up down roll. On a launch monitor, M3 would have won that all day long. Out on the course, the reality, we're kind of asked, you've got to be careful how much you are relying on just launch monitor data. In my mind, I mean, I see so much of it data driven. To be honest with you, some of the best manufacturers in the world, they're using robot testing, but they want human results, they want human testing, because they know humans react. The ground gives or doesn't. There's so much more to it. I mean, the Epic has blitzed that there. That really shocks me. So it's interesting when we get up here, I'll show you where the balls have finished. One I was hitting a little cut 5-iron, the other one I hit a drawery 7-iron, and that was more to do with the lie. So the Callaway finished with the ball above my feet, allowed me to hit the more powerful kind of drawing in shot, where the TaylorMade up on the top there is between, could have been a 6, I just felt more comfortable hitting a cut up 5. So what's really spinning me out with the twist face is I see no benefits of left and right. I just don't see any, and I would like you to post comments down below if you're using twist face and it's revolutionary in like your direction and you feel like you're getting more distance because of that higher launch and lower launch for the higher spin ones. So this is the cut up 5 and it's a little bit closer than the Callaway 7, so the advantage is now flipped, because obviously there's so much more than just hitting it 6 yards further off the tee or not. But the thing I'm finding with the twist face is because I tend to hit slightly from the toe and out the top as my stock standard shot, it just pops the ball up in the air, and I've got this down at like around an 8.5 degree loft. So I mean, do I need to go 7.5? It just seems very exaggerated on certain strikes, yet I'm not seeing left and right, and that contradicts itself. So I need to do more testing, which I will do, but at the moment, for me, I'm gaining the stability of the Callaway all day long over the varied flight, for me, of M3, but we're going to hit more.
This is a Ryan Little production.
That's a birdie for M3. So in theory now, M3 is 1 under to Callaway's level par, but can you see how my buying criteria is around what I feel is going to give me most consistency, gameable shot, a bit of looks? And that's not fair, because I would game M3 on looks. I think it's stunning. I'm just not quite so excited by how hard I'm having to work to keep that club kind of in the launch window I want to see. TaylorMade 1 up though. Right, back into the wind now, so I'm going to hit them quite hard. You can normally drive this hole, but not today into this wind, but I'm going to try and hit hard and get as close as possible. Callaway, and then M3 further up. I mean, the M3 has done better there. Wasn't as high a strike on the face. Let's pitch them both in and see how they go with the next shots, but M3's done pretty good there. Two not bad pitches there, just threw the Callaway one slightly too far, both birdie putts, but M3 again. Can't go 2 under, can it? Like my tap-in pars with the Callaway. Right, TaylorMade has taken advantage of the longer drive on this hole. Can it with the putts? Wow. Oh, come on. So which one would I game? I think I would game the Callaway. I've gamed it before. I like the clean looks of it, but that doesn't say I don't like the look of the M3. I think it looks fantastic. I think for me, the slight inconsistencies of that ball flight from M3 is what concerns me, but you go and test and see if you're getting that. I'm not buying into twist face personally. I don't see it really making a difference to lefts and rights, like I said before. But then I can't say that if I think it's making a difference to high to low. So like again, I just think I need more testing with it. It can't be ignored that it is a very good looking club. It feels good off the face, it sounds good. Just for me, the Callaway just feels a little bit more repeatable. Two drives there to finish, TaylorMade, high toe, and it just went right, didn't come back. Callaway, medium hit, kind of down the middle. Post comments down below, let me know what you think. I want to know what you think of Twist Face, I want to know what you think of Jailbreak. I want to know what you guys think of these two drivers in that comment section down below. Let's hear ya, come on.